Do you guys see the resemblance? Because I surely do. This is amazing. I'm just going to start off with it because this is great. This is a Cher ornament. I didn't realize that Cher looks so much like me. And this was gifted to me by my good friend Wendy. Love you, girl. Thank you so much. I'm pretty sure I have a top in my closet similar to that. But yeah, there's my Cher McKenna ornament. And I love this. And she gets to go up here next to Michael. So everything on this turquoise cubby thing, which I got thrifting, I think it was like $10, $12. And that's what I wanted here. I didn't want to necessarily have to nail something into the wall. So I love that this just sits. And this is just full of all my little goodies, gifts that have been sent to me, little mementos, my Michael Jackson can, my hand from the thrift store for like $1. Yeah, all kinds of goodies. And so I was gonna get Cher an ornament hanger, but then I decided, no, I think we pretty good up there. So yeah. Welcome back. I am kind of loving these every week, week and a half sort of videos, and this one is going to be packed full of goodness. What I've been stitching, store updates, purchases, amazing purchases that some of you may fall out of your chairs for. So yes, let's talk about a comment from a couple videos back. Mary Ann Eck, yes. Thank you for watching. You commented on my Portuguese morning sampler. This was a piece that I had purchased online not too long ago. Loved it. The colors, the border, and then the saying, which I thought I had on the back, but I do not. I'll find it. But yes, it's in Portuguese, and it's a morning sampler, which, I mean, I would want someone to stitch me a morning sampler in these sort of colors. But yeah, absolutely amazing. I have charted this bottom section here. So I'm happy. So Mary, I'm happy that you have interest in this. I will make this something for me to continue on kind of putting together and charting out. I could make it a Portuguese version and a translated to English version. But yes, Mary, I have this. I love it. And I definitely plan on doing something with it. So 2021, keep an eye out. I held a giveaway and random number generator. It was for these thread drops, and they go to Dovey. I have your address. I'll be putting these in the mail today and sending them out to you. Thank you so much. Now thinking about it, I wanted to check something because with Thanksgiving next week, I know my 1884 Stitchery shop will have a birthday, and I wanted to double check on the date. So all right, so Black Friday, day after Thanksgiving, is when my store will be 2 years old. I can't believe it. And it's all thanks to you guys. I have said this before. I never thought that 1884 Stitchery would be what it is today. I love finding you guys unique and different pieces and one of a kind and all the out of print stuff I can possibly get my hands on. And things that you can't find at L&S's or on other online shops. So I thank you guys so much for all of your support and continued support. And I'm always working on things for the store. So hopefully I'll have a couple big things for 2021. So because of my 2-year anniversary, I am going to be giving away show you 2 copies of my newest release. So here they are. If you follow me on 1884 on Instagram, Facebook, or Stitching in Sequins, my IG page, you will have seen that Quickie Quartet is my newest and latest design, just in time for the holiday season. Now, yes, I did these in very traditional Christmas colors, but guess what? Go crazy. Stitch it in pink if you want to, or a great variegated color. So if you would like to possibly win a PDF or a hard copy of Quickie Quartet, just use the word ornament in your comment below. So let's just talk about these since I have them up. Really great, fun, I think different and really charming little pieces to stitch. Flat folds, ornaments, whatever you would like. So, let's see, the largest one is 59 by 59. That is the ornament that I stitched over a period of a couple days, and I used the 2 colors that I had charted. So I actually have 3 colors because one of the ornaments does have 2 greens, 1 red. So if you were going to be using the called for DMC 320 for 98 and 319, but again, you stitch them in whatever colors you want. So here is my finish of ornament number 2. And yes, you were seeing it correctly. It is that tiny. This is 28 count, 1/1. And I love how it turned out. I think I'm going to do this bottom one. This is ornament number 4. And I think I'm going to do it in one of my 1884 Stitchery Silks by Vicki Clayton. I love when a silk or a cotton has a really nice variegation, and it's on it's just a monochrome piece. So yeah. All right, what else is new to piles everywhere all over the floor? So what else is new to 1884? I got a shipment from Forest Embroidery. I was so excited to receive it. I'm happy that it came in its usual few weeks, even with the plague going on. So I still have a few kits in stock. So if you are interested in anything, go over to 1884 Stitchery. I have an Forest button at the top, and check out my kits, patterns, and I still have a couple thread packs for some of the printed charts. Atlantis is always a big seller. Atlantis is also sold into its 3 individual parts. So I have all 3 parts, I think, but I wanted to show you just one of them. So this is the octopus version. And as you can see, it's a kit. You get the threads, fabric, 32 count Murano, which is easy enough to sub out, needle minder, directions. It's great. If you've never tried an Forest kit, please do so. They're wonderful. Also, oh gosh, I'm totally blanking on this design. This is, gosh, I can't remember. It's the big winter scene. That too is broken down into 3 parts if you only want to stitch one of the sections. So this is the one with the owl. There's one with a lynx and a polar bear. And this too is a kit, and you get everything. They're really, really nice. I really enjoy them, and I love that I'm able to bring them to you. 4 new items that I got into the store. I kind of want to stitch this, and it's very not me, but it would be super cute for a baby sampler birth announcement. That's right, those are dinosaurs. How freaking cute. I love the volcano. So great hand-dyed cottons, fabric, needle minder, needle. It's great. Absolutely adorable. When I had put in my order with Forest, Elena had messaged me, emailed me back and said, these are going to be available. Do you want me to put some in your shipment? I said yes to the dinosaurs. I also said yes to the red deers. Again, another amazing piece. Doesn't scream Christmas, screams winter, to me at least. So really, really cool. Now, if kits aren't your thing and you just want to have a pattern, that works as well. This one is super fun and cute. This is Handicraft Fair. I did have thread packs, but I think I am sold out. But you can see these ladies are peddling their wares. I love the Singer sewing machine. Here are, oh gosh, one of them has DMC threads all lined up. This one is a hoop, and yeah, it's just really, really cute. You could just do one of the little stations if you wanted to and do a larger, and I think that's really cute. Now, this piece is stunning. This is Ever-Growing Flower. I forget what, Ever-Growing Garden. Now, she's a biggie. 461 by 533. You would think, holy crap, that's a ton of DMC. No, it's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 colors. But there's so many great motifs. You could just pick and choose and stitch whatever you would want. And this comes in a booklet form. Really, really nice. I have not opened it. But knowing the quality of Alforus kits, I would not be surprised that this is just as wonderful. So really, really cool. So if I can't promise that I will be able to get another shipment from Alforus before Christmas. I'm going to try. I definitely will be making a shipment before Christmas. Will it be arriving beforehand? I can't guarantee anything. So if there is something that you see on my shop, grab it. And either purchase it for yourself, wrap it up, throw it under the tree, and tell the husband or the wife, thank you so much. You know me so well. Now, I am fortunate enough to come across amazing stitched pieces. I love saving the stitches. You guys know that if you've been with me for a long time. And as much as I love having my office just covered in not only what I've stitched and gifts and these saved stitches that I would love to know who stitched them and when and why. Sadly, you don't get that story when I go thrifting and find them. Now, this piece was not thrifted. If you guys remember this piece, this was what I was going to do a sal. This is a piece that I purchased to reproduce as a sal for this year. I was then contacted and said, you may not want to do that. It's actually part of a 12-part series, one for each month. And so obviously I'm not going to plagiarize, copy someone else's work and try to pass it off. So that sal for this year was no. However, as much as I love this piece, I'm not going to hang this up in my office. So if this is something that you love and you would love to have hanging in your home, I have this available for sale on 1884. I'm just asking what I purchased for it. Now, this I did save the stitches from, even though this is needlepoint, but I do not discriminate. This was a very early Save the Stitches find. Love the color, love the detail, love the cat. And so, yeah, this has hung in my office for a couple years now. Nicely framed, papered hanger. And she would love to go to someone's home. So if you would love to adopt her, check out 84 as well. All kinds of 1884 goodness. Now, the last thing before I get on to stitching and purchases and other great stuff. Speaking of mystery sales that didn't happen in 2020, Mystery Sal 2021 will be happening. I'm so excited. Now, I know a lot of people have New Year, New Start, or will be starting lots of sales come January 1st or sometime in January. So my sal is actually going to be starting February 1st. It will go for 6 months. It's a 6-part series, and I will have it available, all the parts as PDF or as hard copy. So stay tuned. Arlene Cohen, who puts her magic loveliness on all my charts, she makes them look all pretty and organized, and I do the charting, but she organizes them in an organization. Arlene puts the special touch. I just send her and say, hey, these are the 4 ornaments, and then she just whips it together into a file and sends it to me. So Arlene and I are ironing out all the little details and trying to figure that out. And then come February 1st, I will actually have the first part stitched up. So I can show you guys, hey, this is part 1. So that will also give me some time to catch up. Doing a video. All right, so let's talk about what I've been working on. Not only did I finish one of my ornaments, I have also finished one of 2 commission pieces that I was asked to do. And what's funny, these are for Callaway's teacher. So I've already stitched 3 for her, and then Cal today took in one that she asked for. I'm going to insert a picture here. Quick stitch. It's kind of fun to do these little stitches and frame them up and get them out. And that one will actually be in Cal's classroom. Cal said in like the little book corner area. So I just love that. So the next piece I will be working on, if kids are in the room, row, row, row your boat the fuck away from me in a little boat. Yes, this one will probably not be in the classroom. So yeah, I have everything pulled, and I like stitching these pieces that I get asked to stitch on Ada. I really like just 1/1. So I'm going to be doing it on this cream, so then all the colors pop. I've been using this week the book one that I just showed you guys as pickup line car stitching, and that's worked out really well. So that will probably be my new project, but the boys are off this next week for Thanksgiving. But I like working on a project here in my office if I have some downtime and don't want to work on anything too intense. That's like a good go-to. What else have I been working on? I pulled out from last time, I pulled out my Mira. Yes, I'm doing a Mira. I know. Some of you guys are probably still shocked. Mira, I am doing at the Met. She's gorgeous. I love her. I have a dilemma. I do. Also, what is different about this one is that I converted the bright colors and whatnot, Quickie Clean Silks. So, and I have copied Yanni, and we'll be putting all kinds of fantastic Swarovski crystals all over her, which I've already begun, because if you have watched me stitch this, you know I am beading, back stitching, and gluing on Swarovski crystals as I go. I put her into my big Q-snap frame, which was holding my Opus piece, but since I finished that, I threw her on here, and I love it. It works really, really nice. So let me show you what I did. I did her whole arm here. I'm not doing 1/1 skin, but I am doing 1/2 skin. So her clothing is 2/2, but her skin and everything is 1/2. So I did her arm, back stitched it, and then went ahead and glued on Swarovski crystals. Now, am I going along perfectly with the chart? Absolutely not. I am not putting any beads on her except for the beads that are already in her hair. Her headpiece I completely cut down because it's really, really long. I stitched it how I wanted and added on the crystals. So this is her sash here, which is absolutely gorgeous. A couple different colors, but then also the variegated color in the silks that I'm using. Here is the first, I like to call it block of the sash that goes down. But as you can see, I have stopped right past her fingertips. I don't know if I want to continue on her. I will bring down the arch past her fingertips. I'll kind of use this row here as the line. I know, Arlene, you're yelling at me because we've had conversations about this. She wants me to keep going. And I don't even think it's my OCD kind of kicking in, like, okay, you can't be working on this anymore. Or you've had it as a whip too long. I haven't. I started it just a couple months ago. But yeah, Arlene definitely wants me to keep going. It's just so hard because I love it. But now that I've gotten this far on her, I kind of like the idea of cutting her off there and framing her up like really tight. Give me your 2 cents. Persuade me to stop. Persuade me to keep going. Give me your 2 cents. Yes, there is a large section of her dress down here that still remains. So I am here. So I have all of this to do. However, all this beading flower detail, I was not going to do. All this back stitch. That's the only thing. So I have something here. I'll just take this. So I would be cutting her off like there. I know it looks weird because it's like, well, why'd you cut her off there? Because she's sunning, right? But then there's really no good place to cut her off. You know? I don't know. She's not in timeout. She's not in any of that. I do like working on her because she is a quick stitch, at least for me. I like being able to work on her and seeing progress. And I know I would be so proud of myself if I really did complete her. I really would be. I'd put her into the fair. I'd get a participation ribbon. I'd be pissed. Let me know. I want to say I've worked on more, but I haven't. I've not stitched a ton in the last week and a half. Now, you're looking at me now. I'm 34. Yet when you see me again in my next video, I'm gonna be 35, because that's how it works. Go up, you don't go down. My birthday this year, which I did not know, like 2 weeks ago, I think, when I was talking to my next door neighbor and we were trying to figure out, like, just casually talking, oh, what are you doing for Thanksgiving and whatnot? And I said, oh, probably something low-key. And I grabbed my phone and I said, I wonder when my birthday is this year, because sometimes my birthday falls on Thanksgiving. Sure enough, my birthday falls on Thanksgiving this year. So we are going to be going over to next door neighbor's house for Thanksgiving. They're going to have some friends, very low-key, kind of a potluck style, and get ready because I already have planned out what I'm wearing for my birthday over there. In the morning though, I plan on stitching, and this chart has been in my stash for a while now, and I planned on stitching it earlier in the year, but I don't know why I got sidelined. Widow's Walk. Oh my gosh. And this is from Carriage House Samplings. Love it on the orange fabric. You know me and colored fabric. I do not have orange fabric. That's okay. So I will be showing you what. That is not completely an all white house. There are some sections of blue. But nonetheless, that's still a lot of white. And you're probably going to be like, oh, McKenna, how are you going to try to scale it down and stitch less than you need to? I don't think I will. I'm going to do it as is. So I say right now, probably bite me in the ass. So I'm going to do it in DMCs. You can see the fabric that I picked. It is pretty true to what you're seeing. It's this mauve-y, what you call that, mauve? Mauve-y purple-ish. So yeah, that will be my Thanksgiving Day, birthday start. And I look forward to starting that. Oh, another piece that I saved the stitches. And she's been hanging up on my wall. So I have a section of blank wall above my closets, and I had her hanging up there, and I decided, you know what? I'm tired of her being all high and mighty and looking down at me. She's fabulous. I love her. She's needlepoint. She's got like a little cameo thing. I'd wear that hat. So I took her out of the frame after much deliberation and made her into a pillow. So I stitched 3 of the sides. You know how I usually make pillows? I stitch it all, slice it, pack it, and then put a patch over. I'm trying to go a little more classy with her because she's a classy broad. So the top is open for me to either slide in a pillow if I can find one this size, or just some batting, and then I will try to non-ghetto stitch her closed. But I love her. I thought that she would look really cool as a pillow, and I would put her on my chair that I have in here. So yeah. Let's talk about my purchase. Oh, I gotta finish. Well, that goes along with my purchases. So let's go with purchases. I have not gone thrifting in a hot minute. Has nothing to do with the plague. Shit, you guys know me. I was not getting my sixth sense, my teeny of go thrifting, you're gonna find some cool shit. I sometimes get the sixth sense and I knock it out of the ballpark. I've recently knocked it out of the ballpark. Thrifting, Facebook Marketplace. We'll get on that in a second. So, went thrifting the other day, and I do have some pieces in my closet that are not framed. Gin Bean Halloween, Medieval Mermaid from Midsummer Night Designs. So I took those along. I took Mystic along, Quickie Collection. And I just go thrifting. So I'm here in North Phoenix. So if you are too, I love shopping at White Dove Thrift Store. They are hospice run organization, White Dove. And then they have, I know of 2 thrift stores. West Valley and then down in Mesa, which I'm going to check out tomorrow because I'll be down in Mesa. So I checked the one over here and they had some frames, and then Desert Industries, great place for frames. All their frames are either $1, $2, or $3. I hit the jackpot of stuff. So let me show you what I got at both places. All of this stuff, $16. So I took Mystic. Well, I first go through the frames. I found this frame and fell in love with it. Sidetracked her. Fell in love with it. It had a different picture in it, so I really like finding empty frames. Don't necessarily scare me, but they give me something. It adds a bit of difficulty than when framing it, because then I need to figure out what am I going to use for the back. So I love when I can find a piece that has glass or not glass and the hard backing to set it. Yes, please. I love how this turned out. I definitely wanted a frame that was a bit bigger on dimensions because I love this fabric so much. This is Ametrine Silk Weaver. Just amazing. And this frame is really great as well. So $1 frame, yes please, with glass, I'll take it. I think I'm gonna have her in my bathroom. So yeah, Joe update. Joe is still working on our backyard. I can't wait for our lawn furniture to hopefully arrive soon, because then I can do FlossTube videos out there. And then he said the next project he will be doing is laying hardwood floors in our bedroom. Right now we have carpet, but we want hardwoods in there. And then we've never done anything with our bathroom. The walls are still white. We have nothing hanging up. I want to frame out the mirror and maybe get the shower redone in tile. So I think my Mystic Girl will look perfect in there. So yeah, for $1, I picked up this really cute distressed tier thing. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. Put smalls on it in the kitchen. So yeah, pick that up for $1. This, I'm calling him my $2 cowboy. I mean, should I pick up a $2 cowboy? I mean, there would have to be rules. This is, I don't know the name of the kit, but this was a Busilla kit. Handmade, 93. Professionally framed, no glass, 2 mats, and with it not having glass, it's in fantastic condition. Yeah, so I came home and showed Ayrton this, and Ayrton likes it. So Ayrton wants this in his room, and I told him, well, you know, we can have it hanging up until you get tired of it, and then we'll find a new home for it. But yeah, again, save the stitches. Not my cup of tea, but this is amazing work for $2. 3 other frames that I found. This was for $2, really heavy wood, and I like the distressed and scroll look of it with a stand. This one was $2. Really like the frame on this, and obviously that's going to be coming out, but glass. And these will just be going into my closet of frames. This was $5, but completely worth it. It is heavy. This has some heft to it. So this eye chart, make my, what's it say? You make my heart so happy every day. This was wood that all they did was insert it into the back. So sadly, it does not have the original like velvet backing to close it up, but whatever I put in here, I will be using this as the backing part. This ornate, thick gold ridiculousness, I snatched that up and was like, yes, for $5. So let's talk about Facebook Marketplace. It's like Craigslist, but on Facebook. Just like Craigslist, hit and miss with items. I have totally hit it with Facebook Marketplace this week. I check every once in a while, but it definitely had been a long time. And the stuff, when I check it on my phone versus on my laptop, I can see different items. I don't know why. I can also change it where it goes further outside of Phoenix or my little circle of 20, 50 mile radius or whatever. And some of the Facebook Marketplaces items you can get shipped to you. Now again, that's, you know, will your item really be sent? But luckily these items and items that I have will be getting tomorrow and then on Monday are here in Phoenix, either driving to or meeting up with the people. So I had seen this piece last week and I contemplated it. Now, long ago, I liked her and I was going to stitch her, but she's full coverage. So I think I liked her just because she's kind of creepy. So she's my creepy girl. So this is Creepy Girl. Not her name. I know she was available in a magazine. And there's also a boy, creepy boy, that accompanies her. So it's very much like Pink Girl, Blue Boy. Professionally matted, framed. The lady I bought her from was the stitcher of this. I did not meet her. It was just a porch pickup, $20 under the mat. Yes, $20. And the lady told me that this frame job was close to $200. Creepy Girl, $20. And I love the mat, that it's like this model. And then, as you can see, I mean, nothing wrong with this stitching. She is impeccable. So, yeah, Creepy Girl for the win. Tomorrow, I will be picking up another amazing piece that I found on Facebook Marketplace. And then Monday, I will be meeting a lady who lives quite far away. I contacted her and asked, you know, I would take the 3 pieces if she took them out of the glass and mailed them to me, because obviously the frame, the heaviness is going to up the shipping. And she's like, absolutely. And then she's like, actually, I'm going to be in Phoenix next week, this coming Monday, and I could possibly meet you. And I said, done. So those pieces I will be receiving in the frame, because those were all professionally framed. But she lives almost all the way to the Mexico border, so I'm happy I will be getting the frames with the pieces. So get ready to see those 4 pieces, the one tomorrow on Instagram. So if you don't follow me, follow me. Or if you don't have Instagram or Facebook, you're gonna have to wait till my next video and I'll show all 4 of my incredible finds. I think that is it. It's 11:30 here. Today is early release for the boys, so I have to get them in 2 hours. The way I'm yawning, Apparently I need a nap. Erwin's in here, but he's already napping. So thank you guys so much. I will not see you guys before Thanksgiving, but for those of you that celebrate, happy Thanksgiving. Hope it is either laid back at home, you doing your own thing, eating cereal, eating popcorn, or you're going to see friends and family. Either way, you do you. Thank you guys so much. Questions, comments, put them down below and I will answer them. I will see all of you guys next time.